coaching Stevens, who has pushed all the right buttons, and you know the Stevens-Ainge combination, that's lethal.
Now here's Rozier for three. Hayward, Boston, no good that time either. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Aaron Baines. That is his first foul of the game. Rockets trail by 3.
Why are we fouling so much, man?
And Austin Rivers out of Duke, an elusive 6'4" combo guard.
I mean, a great handle, and he's found most of his offensive success with this development as a long-range shooter. Gotten to the
Come
point
the fuck
now
on, man. First off, we had 2 people on that side. Why the fuck ain't we getting the rebound?
You played, C-Web, for a number of different teams. How did you personally measure an organization's
that could have
quality?
tied the game
It
right
starts
there.
at the top. It's the commitment to winning. It's the little things, caring for players, everyone else there on the staff as people first. And then also setting the tone, letting people know that we're a winning organization. You know, I've been to some organization, and the word winning has never come up from the top brass, if you could believe it or not. So you know who wants to win. You see the intensity on the owner's face. You see the intensity on everyone's face as well. And you can tell by that passion whose foxhole you're in.
Here's Rivers.
Defense I find. Watch the backside.
Picking up that last basket. Pass to Green.
Whoa. That was mine, son. There it is.
5 to shoot. Got a piece of it.
The long arm of the law. Tatum prohibiting that shot from ever having a chance.
Here's Horford. Out to Morris. The 3 from Tatum.
Almost had that bitch back.
And Shumpert pulls it down. They time it right. They can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarter.
No, you can't lay that pass in there any better.
Seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Morris. It's stolen by Green. And it's Houston on the break. And some nice passing there by Houston. Outside jumper. Over in the corner, Green. Clock at 6. Shot on the wing. Capella. And he hits it to tie the game up. Capella's got 5 now. Tie game in Boston.
That's some bullshit.
Let's take a quick break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And the Celtics guys, what jumps out to you stats-wise?
Just playing suffocating defense. That's been the difference here for them.
And
yeah.
Really, for the whole
Let's
first
go.
quarter, they've maintained
Let's go.
their intensity. Let's see how long they can sustain it.
Yeah, all game.
And you think about Mike D'Antoni, the modern-day godfather of pace and space. We saw this with his teams back in Phoenix, Houston. Actually, middle of the pack in pace of play. But they certainly looked to space the floor, though, shooting more 3s than 2s.
Yeah.
I mean, low percentage look on that one. Not sure what he was thinking.
And sometimes you get a little outside of yourself. You have to be a little more disciplined.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Al Horford is a multiple all-star. And if you count his stats, you miss what he brings to the table. When you factor in his passing, his defense, his efficiency, he does all the things that help you win. Coach Brad Stevens said, Al Horford averaging 15 points a game for you is like other guys averaging 27. Kevin?
The definition of a pro. Terrific guy. Thank you, D.A. Here's Rivers to the wing on the left. So they take the lead. He's got 7. And talk about Houston slowing down a bit from D'Antoni's usual run and gun style.
Oh, yeah, they want to get Harden, one of the best shooters and passers in the game, in a mismatch, and let him pick his man apart. D'Antoni showing more flexibility with his system than perhaps you give him credit for.
And we're now about a minute and a half into the second quarter. That one's not going to go. And it's Boston the other way. Pass to Tatum. Outside Irving. From deep.
Boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Irving's got 6.
Look, Kevin, another area where Irving is lethal. I mean, sweet release on his 3-ball.
Timeout call for Rockets. One of the premier scorers in the league, Irving still may be underrated by some as a playmaker.
Oh, Kyrie, come on, tremendous court sense, vision. I mean, he understands to win in this league, you have to be unselfish, but you know he can get it going at any time.
Both teams deciding to change it up. Rockets trail.
Man, what
and
the?
There's a whistle. That goes on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul. And so it's Houston with it. Harden outside.
Come the fuck
the whistle
on,
blows.
man.
It's going to be on Aaron Baines.
Come on. All right, we're going to have to
That'll
stop.
be his
We're going to
second
slow
foul
down.
of the game.
Another foul would give him 3 before the half. Something to keep an eye on, guys.
Now, here is Harden. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Capella missing. And Clint Capella is going to pick up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Celtics with possession here. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Here's Rozier. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. And it's
Shout out to Soul, Wild Fox. Appreciate you for the follow.
About how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen.
Come on, man. Put your foot in bounds, fool, if you're going to get the ball.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tatum. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Paul.
Almost had that one.
That one
Almost
drops
don't count, though. I get that.
And a good read right there by Paul. Great at carving out space close to the rim and capitalizing.
Outside, Smart. Pass to Baines. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Oh, that's the goal every trip. Get the good look from close range.
Knocked loose. Here's Baines. To the inside. Now Rozier. Hayward from outside. The rebound by Harden. Paul outside. Pass to Tucker. And stolen by Hayward. Left side, Tatum. Chalk up 2 there. Tatum's got 10 points.
Well, he's played a smart and strong game. His field goal percentage proves it.
To the paint.
Man.
Here's
Caught him
Capella.
slacking on defense.
His shot is good. Scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries. Shooting 50%.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Here's Baines. Now here's Hayward.
Yeah, I'll take
And
the
that
I'll
one
take the free throw.
clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. When it came to a big man's responsibilities, you helped pave the way for so much change in that regard. But what are some of the big C-Web now doing that weren't done when you were playing?
I don't know, Kevin, if it was anything that they weren't doing but it's the freedom
There
to
it
do
is.
it with consistency.
Push it.
So even if we talk about a Larry Bird who only could shoot maybe a 3.5 a game, let's just round it up to 2 threes a game. Well, now what if Larry Bird had the freedom to shoot 10 threes a game like guys do now? And so I think that the game has caught up with players' skill set as opposed to the skill set catching up with players' games. So no longer are you held to being a big man. Now you can be a basketball player, and being a basketball player for Dirk Nowitzki is much better than him being a big man. Dirk Nowitzki being a basketball player that he is means that he is a threat wherever he is on the floor, because he's not just limited to a 2-foot box space there in the post. And for defenders like myself, I would much rather Dirk Nowitzki have to stay 2 feet in the post than to be able to shoot the ball whenever, wherever he wanted to. Because I tell you what, now you got a problem, because he can knock it down from anywhere and everywhere that he wants to.
Now here's Tucker. 7 points in the game. Count that bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Pass to Tice. Hayward with the ball. Defended by Paul. Back to Hayward. Shot clock at 5. Here's Baines. Capella covering.
That's an excellent job off the screen and roll, losing the defender, then Hayward delivering a perfect pass.
Good pass.
And the dunk by Capella.
Such incredible hops for a center. Look, it allows him to hold his own against any other 5 in the league.
Every time.
And there's a whistle. That's
And y'all got one more for y'all at the penalty.
That's his first foul. Here's Irving. He's got 6. .51 seconds left from the first half of basketball.
And one. Let's go. Kyrie.
Chance at the line for one more.
It was a tough first quarter for him, but it's been a different story here in the second.
The Celtics have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight. We have a look at the Rockets organization, Chris. One of the best run teams people think in this league.
Oh, well, definitely. I mean, over a decade of winning basketball, they find ways to win, and then they won't be satisfied till they win it all.
Pass to Capella. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
To the inside. Horford. That one doesn't go. Good work defensively by Capella. Here's Morris.
What?
It's rebounded by Houston.
No!
And a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
Oh,
it's
man.
It's going to be on Kyrie Irving.
Oh, he's a top-tier shooter. Gordon.
Hey, that's crazy, man. That's crazy. That's hard, Dave. That's hard. I hope, he missed one.
That one misses.
Dude, that's crazy enough, boy.
And he nails the third.
Timeout. Basketball.
And now the first timeout call here for Boston.
Yeah, that's crazy.
That's tipped. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Celtics lead by 4. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Houston Rockets. Trailing by 4. And the dunk by Capella.
Now that's true grit for Capella. Outstanding and sticking with his shot, even when he gets knocked around.
Well, at the start of the summer, many expected a busy market for Capella in free agency. Eventually, though, signing a 4-year deal to remain with the Rockets. I feel like it's a great deal for Houston as Capella gives them the perfect inside presence to complement Harden and Paul. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Now here's Irving. Here's Horford. And the dunk by Horford.
This is what a leader does. Irving, good at sharing the wealth and getting his teammates going.
Harden scanning the floor. Ball's knocked loose. And stolen by Tatum. Tatum on the wing. Little over a minute gone here in the second half. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Gordon. Here's Harden.
Come on, with the fucking foul.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That's on Jaylen Brown.
And you know Harden loves using that shot fake and Euro step because it's so hard for defenders not to bite on it.
James Harden, the league leader in free throws made for 5 of the last 6 seasons, and he came in a close second that other season.
Yeah, I mean, about a third of his points come at the line. He's made an art of creating contact. You really think about it. Some would even say tricking the officials from time to time.
Stolen by Tucker. And the basket by Harden.
This shit here
and the
ain't
Rockets
real.
lead
That's
by
what this
3.
shit is. This shit right here is a fiction.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Now a timeout called by Boston. And P.J. Tucker, Greg, a rugged physical defender at the forward.
And here's a guy, second-round pick back at 06. Spent 5 seasons playing abroad before making his return to the association. Now he's a seasoned veteran and not shy about holding his teammates accountable, especially defensively.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 10.
And the powerful frame of Horford, I mean, enabling him to rumble through the defensive resistance to put it home.
On the wing, Gordon. Now Capella. He's got 14. Over in the corner, Paul. 6 to shoot. And stolen by Tatum. The finish. And a dunk by Horford.
And this is something we saw in college. Tatum gets his hands on the ball, causing deflections and steals.
Not a fan of those kinds of passes.
Gordon Hayward. Stolen by Harden. Gordon goes in. Paul for 3. Offensive rebound. Stolen by Smart. Rebounded by Tucker. The Rockets trail. And here they come. Stolen by Smart. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Morris with the ball. And here's Hayward. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Horford. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. And the Celtics lead by 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Paul. Pass to Tucker. Kicks it out to Gordon. And stolen by Hayward. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Fires from deep. Good on the triple. And now it's a 6-point Celtic lead.
Just a well-designed play. Hayward with a number of options coming off the screen. Decides to take it himself.
Timeout called the Rockets. One of those guys who seems to improve his game every season. Hayward showing us great consistency from range.
Now look at this. When he first came into the league, he was more of a slasher, a mid-range shooter. But through sheer repetition, hard work, getting it in the gym, and some adjustments to his shooting motion, the outside shot has become one of his greatest weapons.
Now here's Rivers. And Tucker has it in the corner. Shot to stop the run. The Rockets again can't hit. Celtics leading by 6. And there's the call on Austin Rivers. That'll be his second foul of the game. Rozier with the ball. Pass to Baines. Shot clock at 6.
Oh, damn.
Fucking Wi-Fi, man. I told you, man. My shit linked to the phone. But I gotta get out of here anyways. I'm really cutting it close. I gotta take off.
All right.
But you off tonight?
I don't work tonight.
You off tonight? Alright. I'm saying, I'm gonna be back probably later on, like 8 or 9.
All right.